been thinking about my senior speech for a long time. During my 3 years at EA, I've seen many, many speeches and done my best to pay attention to all of them, to try and get an idea of what mine would be like. Despite this, most of what I remember is people standing behind the podium. So I started thinking what would make my speech easy to somewhat remember. Well, most teens don't have a very long attention span, so I have to keep it short. But I can't just talk about nothing. It has to be something that grips them. But it can't make it too hard. If I make it too complex, they'll just zone out and wait for the clapping at the end. Well, I suppose I can reflect a bit on what students in the younger class can keep in mind. But if I just list off things you should do, you'd say, nah, I don't need to do that, until you learn for yourself. For example, when it comes to writing a paper for Doc H or your Model UN position paper, don't wait until the night before to write it. The best papers are the ones written and rewritten and re-rewritten and so on. You're not going to remember that. You're still going to procrastinate until the last minute and turn in your position paper the day before we leave for Wabanzi. It's just the way things work. You learn these lessons yourself instead of listening to someone speak behind a podium or Chromebook. I could also talk about how lucky everyone here is to be able to go to a school like EA, a school where you get small class sizes, you get a personalized college selection process as well as college prep work throughout your time in the upper school. Although there's stuff that frustrates you all, you can't not admit that you're extremely lucky to go here, and your parents are paying quite the pretty penny to send you here. I could also go on about how as you get closer and closer to finishing high school, time seems to speed up. A week goes by like the snap of your fingers. That project due date is suddenly 2 days away and you've barely started. It's in a way like the notion that time is relative, except less scientific. I don't know if it's this way for anyone else, but if it's happened to me, it's bound to happen to at least one of you. So to those of you who this does happen to, I say, keep your head out of the clouds. At this point, I've written 3 short paragraphs about what I could write about and still have yet to have a revelation on what I could actually write about. I suppose just enjoy it. God knows what'll happen tomorrow, but all you can do is make it turn out good is that, just that. All you can do. Even if it doesn't work out the way you want it to, you still have the ability to fix it. You have the opportunity to learn from your mistakes and keep moving forward. But you have to do that. Keep moving forward. You can't dwell over those mistakes. All you can do is learn from them. Everyone here is extremely fortunate to be here, wherever that is, and you should all take full advantage of it. Enjoy it, and when you find that you can't enjoy it anymore, find something else to enjoy. You only get one life, and it's short enough as is, so why spend your time not enjoying it? Regarding thank yous, I've decided to keep it broad. To all the teachers and faculty at EA, you may not realize it, but every single one of you I've even heard of has in a way impacted me. Whether it's being the first teacher I met while shadowing here, to dealing with my class's insane ideas for what to add to the script next, I'll have a very hard time forgetting all of you. To Mr. Rafferty, Mr. Sept, and Mrs. Flugel, thank you for all the help during the college admissions process. Your personalized assistance made the steps towards where I am now much, much easier. To my parents, you've given me far more than I could ever ask for. I can't even begin to thank you for all you've done for me, all you've sacrificed for me. My thankfulness is immeasurable. To all my peers, I may not know you all personally, but I wish you all Godspeed in your remaining time at EA and beyond. To everyone, right before I came here, I kept hearing the word community and couldn't figure out what the school meant by saying they were a community. As soon as I got here, I felt like I was outside the fold. I was missing something. It didn't take me very long to realize that what EA has isn't something you can just find anywhere. There's a feeling of collectiveness here. The small class sizes, the events, the campus, all of it just gives a unique feeling of being a part of something that you can't find at any school. And EA is that something that you're a part of.